Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will split your life into two parts. The weak person before this, and the warrior after. Discipline isn't advice. It's your backbone. Without it, you're just a lump of flesh, not a human being. And you want to hear the truth? Most people aren't human. They're sheep, following someone else's will every single day. Your boss calls, you run. Your phone buzzes, you bow. Your stomach is full, but you still eat. This isn't life. This is slavery. But first, if you truly want to become a wolf, not a slave, subscribe to this channel right now and hit that bell. Because here, we don't create worms, we create warriors. Look, there's a huge misconception about discipline that lives in all our minds. We think disciplined people are somehow built differently, stronger, more talented. But the truth? Marcus Aurelius, who was the emperor of the entire Roman Empire, struggled every morning to get out of bed. Yeah, the most powerful man in the world also had difficulty waking up in the morning. He wrote in his private diary, "When I don't feel like getting up in the morning, I tell myself I was born to be human, not an insect." This is profound. See what's happening here. When you hear your alarm and roll over, you've already lost. Before the day even starts, you've been defeated. And whoever loses in the morning loses the entire day. Whoever loses every day loses their entire life. This is discipline's first truth. It doesn't depend on motivation. It's a daily war. War against your comfort. War against your weakness. War against your mind. Alexander the Great told his army, "I walk where you stop." He wasn't superhuman. He just knew that when your body says stop, that's when the real human begins. At 20 years old, a broken kingdom, enemies everywhere, betrayal in every corner. By 30 years old, the entire world was at his feet. The difference? Just discipline. Every day, every battle, every decision, he killed his fear, his exhaustion, his pain. And the one who killed himself became immortal. Now let me tell you a bitter truth. When you become disciplined, your friends will leave you. They'll say, "Dude, skip one day. Why so serious? Have some fun in life." These are sheep. They don't want your success. They want your company so they can justify their average lives. When you go to the gym, they'll sit on the couch. When you read books, they'll watch reels. When you build an empire, they'll call you arrogant. Marcus Aurelius said, "The greatest enemy of greatness is the people closest to you." Why? Because your success exposes their failure. Your discipline reveals their laziness. They don't hate you. They hate themselves. But they take it out on you. So now the question is, what do you want? The crowd or the crown? Epictetus, who was a Roman slave, was bound in chains. His master beat him. He had no freedom, but he understood something that very few people understand. The body can be bound, the mind cannot. When his master was beating him, Epictetus remained calm. Why? Because he had disciplined his mind so much that pain was just a signal, not reality. He said, "You cannot control the world, but you can always control your reaction to it." That's discipline. When there's a storm outside, standing like stone inside. When everyone's running, fighting alone. When the easy path is in front of you, choosing the difficult one. Epictetus was a slave, but he was freer than any king, because he conquered his own mind. And whoever conquers their mind conquers everything. Machiavelli said, "He who cannot rule himself was born to be enslaved by others." Think about it. If you can't control your own mind, who will? Your habits? Your emotions? Social media? Netflix? Yeah, all of that will control you. And that's slavery, the most dangerous kind of slavery. Listen, discipline without purpose is worthless. Why are you waking up in the morning? For Instagram? To show your friends? Then you'll quit within a week. Because when no one's watching, when your body is saying go to sleep, you'll have no reason to continue. But if your goal is that your children never see poverty, that your enemies tremble at your name, that when you die, people tell your stories for centuries, then nothing can stop you. Now let me tell you the most important truth. Become a wolf, not a donkey. The wolf is alone. The donkey is in a herd. The wolf hunts. The donkey eats grass. The wolf is remembered even after death. The donkey is forgotten while still alive. When you become disciplined, you become a wolf. People will call you harsh, call you arrogant, call you crazy. Good. Because history doesn't record the names of donkeys. Only the names of wolves get written down. Alexander was a wolf. Marcus Aurelius was a wolf. Machiavelli was a wolf. And you? What are you? Listen, watching this video won't motivate you. Motivation is a lie. It'll be gone by morning. What you need is commitment, a promise, a contract written in blood. Right now, in this very moment, there are two doors in front of you. The first door, of comfort, of friends, of Netflix, of the couch. Behind it is an average life, peaceful, safe, forgotten. The second door, of discipline, of loneliness, of pain, of war. Behind it is greatness, empire, immortality. But this door demands blood, the blood of your old version. You have to kill the person you are now, so the person you want to become can live. Marcus Aurelius died. Alexander died. Epictetus died. Machiavelli died. But today, thousands of years later, we're still talking about them. Why? Because they made discipline their religion. And you'll die too. But the question is, will people put flowers on your grave or dust? Will your children proudly say, "This was my father," or bow their heads in shame? Right now, in this very moment, your gravestone's heading is being written. Every day when you hit snooze, another word gets added, coward. Every day when you run from your goals, it writes, failed. Every day when you choose comfort, it writes, forgotten. But the day you wake up and choose war, that heading will change. Here rests a warrior. I'm not motivating you, I'm challenging you. Not starting tomorrow, starting now. In the next 5 seconds, you'll get up and do 10 push-ups. Right now. Stop watching this video. Why? Because this is a test to see if there's still a warrior left in you. If you didn't do it, you've proven it. You're a sheep, not a wolf. If you did, this is your first victory. And victory is addictive. Alexander never asked, "Can I do this?" He just did it. Marcus Aurelius said, "Every man dies, but very few men truly live." So tell me, will you die or will you live? Because there's no middle path. Either you're a wolf or your prey. Either you're an emperor or a slave. Either you're immortal or dust. Disciplined is your weapon. Now pick it up or stay on your knees forever. Make the decision right now, because tomorrow never comes. And if you truly want to become a wolf, if you want to write your name in history, subscribe to this channel right now. Here, we don't train sheep, we create warriors. Stay stoic, stay strong.